the very first day of Navratri. We worship Maa Shailaputri, the daughter of the mighty Himalayas. Let us see how she got this name and why we worship her on this day. Before being born as Shailaputri, the goddess was born as Sati, the daughter of Daksha Prajapati. Daksha was a great king, but he was arrogant and proud. Despite her father's opposition, Sati fell in love with Lord Shiva and married him. We can see the young goddess smiling and happy with Shiva on Kailash mountain, but her father Daksha is shown with a frowning face. As he was not happy with Shiva, years passed and Sati and Shiva were happily living on Mount Kailash with their two children, Ganesha and Kartikeya. One day, Daksha decided to perform a huge yajna. He invited all the gods and goddesses for the ceremony, but he purposely did not send the wedding invitations to Sati and Shiva. Still, Sati wanted to go to her childhood home and see her parents. So she set out on a journey with her mother. On seeing her, her mother was very happy and embraced her. But when Daksha saw Sati, he turned away coldly, ignoring his own daughter. All the other gods and goddesses also ignored Sati, and this hurt her deeply. Heartbroken by her father's insult, Sati couldn't bear the pain. As she was a pure and innocent soul, she walked slowly towards the fire, and as she entered into the flames, her body started to burn. But she continued walking until her body was completely burnt. This is why we call her the goddess of sacrifice. When Shiva heard about this, his grief turned into fury. He became the fierce Virabhodra and reached the yajna. He destroyed the yajna and everything around it. He was so angry that he even beheaded Daksha Prajapati. To calm down, Shiva picked up Sati's half-burnt body and started to wander around. As he was in deep sorrow, her body started to fall apart. Some parts fell here, some there, and wherever her body touched the ground, it turned into pure gold. These became the 52 Shakti Pithas, where the goddess is worshipped even today. We can see a map of India glowing with 52 dots, which represent the 52 Shakti Pithas. We can also see the pilgrims visiting these temples and praying to the Divine Mother. After a while, Shiva left and went to the Himalayas. There he met the kind and beautiful daughter of the Himalayas and fell in love with her. He married her and she became known as Shailaputri, Parvati or Hemavati. Thus, once again, the goddess was united with her husband, Lord Shiva. Every year on the first day of Navratri, we worship her as the powerful goddess who rides her bull Nandi and carries a trident and lotus. She is shown with a glowing mountain behind her, as she is the daughter of the Himalayas. In her hands, we can see the trident and the lotus. The lotus has many petals, and each petal has a face of the goddess. On the very first petal, we can see Lord Shiva, and on the last petal, we can see her son, Ganesha. Maa Shailaputri teaches us strength, devotion, and courage. That is why she is worshipped on the first day of Navratri. Let us take her blessings and make this Navratri a memorable one. Jai Mata Di.
Subscribe for more content.